Hi guys, I'm Cassandra and welcome to another video. In today's video, let's learn how to make these sunflowers which look really beautiful. And if you haven't checked out my previous video yet, I link it down in the description box. It's on how to make roses. I'm sure you're going to love it. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do subscribe. It will mean a lot to me. And without wasting any more time, let's get into the video. To make this, first I'll take a black foam paper and cut out a strip from it. And this strip is around 2 inches wide. Next, I'll make cuts like this on the entire strip. And similarly, I have cut out another strip. Next, I'm taking a strip from brown foam paper and again making cuts on this. But I'll make these cuts a little wider than the black paper, like around 0.5 centimeters wide. And then I'll make cuts like this to give it triangular edges. Similarly, I'll cut out another one like this. Next, I'm taking a flower making wire and I'll take the first black foam paper strip and stick it to the wire with the help of hot glue. Similarly, I'll stick the second black strip. Then I'll continue with the brown strips. So the center of the sunflower is done. I'll keep this aside and now let's make the petals. So to make the petals, I'm taking this yellow foam paper and cutting out a shape like this. Next, I'm taking an orange oil pastel and coloring out the edges like this. And then I'm smudging the color with my fingers and blending it out. Next, I'm taking my iron and my scoring tool and a sponge and I'm shaping the petal. So this is the same iron we use to iron our clothes. Be very careful while using this as the iron is hot. And make sure you don't keep the foam paper on the iron for too long as it might melt and spoil the iron. Then I'm applying some hot glue onto this portion here and sticking it like this. Now following the same process, I'm creating 17 more petals. So in total I have 18 petals, including this one which I have just made. Next, I'm sticking these petals onto the center portion which I had already created. So I'll stick the petals one by one. So I'll be creating like 2 layers of petals. And I'll stick 9 petals on the top layer and remaining 9 on the second layer. So this is how it looks like. Now if you have seen a sunflower, it has a thick stem. And this wire is very thin. So to create a stem, I am taking a plain A4 size paper. You can use any waste paper or even a newspaper for this. And I am rolling the paper like this and securing it with some glue. Next, I am passing the wire through this and I am sticking it to the sunflower with some hot glue. and the stem is very long, so I'm trimming it. And I'm wrapping it up with green tape. Then I'm cutting out a circle from a green foam paper and cutting out a border with this design scissors, and then making cuts like this. If you don't have this design scissors, it's fine, you can just try to make these cuts with a normal scissor. Next, I'm taking a dark green oil pastel and coloring this out, and again blending out the color with my fingers. Next, I'm shaping this as well with my iron and the sponge and my scoring tool. Here again, if you don't have a scoring tool, you can use any such tool which has a rounded surface like a earbud or even a paint brush, the back portion of the paint brush. Once that's done, I am making a small hole in the center and passing the stem through it and stick this up with some hot glue. Finally, to make the leaves, I am cutting out a shape like this from the green foam paper and again cutting the edges with a design scissor. And here again, if you don't have a design scissor, you can make these cuts using a normal scissor. And then I'm coloring out this as well with green oil pastel and blend the color. And again, with the help of iron sponge and scoring tool, I'll shape this leaf. Then I'll wrap a small piece of wire with green tape, and next I'll apply some hot glue and stick it to the leaf. Similarly, I'll create another leaf and then I'll attach both these leaves to the stem. Oops, my leaf came out. So I'll just stick it with the hot glue. And yeah, here the sunflower is complete. So yeah, this is it for today's video. Hit the like button if you found the video helpful and hit the subscribe button for more videos like this, and see you in the next video. Bye!